My back is shot. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's get the TV straight. Camera looks decent like that, I think. Let's fire up the live on my phone. Need to plug my phone in. Get that thing charging. Okay. Is Fortopia going to be the first one on the YouTube stream? Oh, Miata beat him by a second. Fort lost his... Fort had like, this would have been like 5 in a row or something of being first. Long time no see, man. I miss this. Miata, appreciate you pulling back up. I know, dude. Half the reason I went live right now, I started trying to go live at 4 p.m., but then it took like 50 minutes to get set up, mainly because I tried to stream to TikTok using TikTok Studio, so it looked like the same exact stream as YouTube would be on TikTok instead of using my phone. But it was a fail. It was a fail. It seems like there might be some sort of anti-dual streaming thing going on, to where one of the softwares doesn't allow the other one to open the camera. 788 days subbed by Salon. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. But a lot of the reason I did it is I thought, I was like, damn, dude, I haven't went live in the afternoon for a while, and I built, like, my YouTube audience was built on going live in the afternoon. So it's something that's been, probably should be doing more often. Okay, this way we're getting everything all laid out. I feel like the chat's too big. Let's make it smaller. Close out of this, minimize this, close out of this. Switch wheels, or should I drift with the F1 wheel for a second? Should we get the ball rolling with the F1 wheel? That's kind of funny work. That's kind of funny work. 856 to DJ, damn, W Salon. To Moose. PC specs are 4070 i9. Okay, what am I doing? Nope, not mods, map. We gotta get the ball rolling here. Okay, there we go. I don't know how much force feedback I have, but hopefully the right amount. Look, here we are. Oh, this feels like too much. This feels like far too much. The simulator is okay. It took the drop perfectly. Shit. I think so. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I have to start going north soon. Heading upwards. The plan is to like pretty much go all the way north, Pacific Northwest, and then loop back around to Colorado by the time of the wedding. It's not till November, yo. I know, it's a lot of miles. Oh, honestly, I don't think I can do that whole loop in one summer, because oh shit, wrong button. I'll probably want to spend a whole summer in the Pacific Northwest itself, and I'll probably want to spend a whole summer in like between Montana and Wyoming. So I think I'm just going to kind of count on going to that and skipping one of the 2 main destinations and then doing that next summer. I don't know what I'm doing. Drifting with the Formula wheel, yeah, this out. I don't know what I'm doing. That statement applies for the stream too. Should we switch over to the truck wheel? God dang it. I keep pushing the wrong button. I'm not used to using this wheel on BeamNG. Dude, Miata, that'd be sick for sure. Right now we're in the paid server. I need to do like some sort of like I need to do something fun. I'll have to do like a night where I get a free server and open that up to do like something that would be more fun with as many people as possible. Like a race or demolition derby. First the truck wheel, now he's drifting with the F1 wheel. I'm glad somebody said that. I'm glad that you can appreciate that. Thank you for the comment. And on Beam. And on Beam. The battery is like 70%, I think. Ooh. Chat, run up the likes. What do we do? 20,000 likes? We switch over to the truck wheel? It's right there. I'm lacking a little bit of force feedback, and I can't really like throw the wheel where I need it to, but I also don't want to turn up the force feedback, so if I fuck up, this thing smacks me really hard. I just have to adjust to it. I think I just have to go for less angle. It's the big wide angle to wide angle transitions where it feels like too slow. Like right here, it's gonna do it maybe. Kinda. It looks just wrong. It feels pretty wrong, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, this is hella fun, I'm not gonna lie. It's super fun. Ah, damn. My feet were a little too slow. They're still getting warmed up. I didn't dump the clutch fast enough and get on the gas and brakes there. What's good, Asia? I gotta go. Talk to you later. Miata, peace, dude. Thanks for chilling. Looks fun, dude. It's weirdly fun. Ah, shit. I don't know why I do that, but on that corner, a lot of times, halfway through, I just like get, I don't know, I just push in the clutch. I just like panic and I just hit the clutch as an oh shit button and kind of lock up. What I need to do is get a little more angle and then kind of like feather throttle to push away. Because the corner is like really wide and then it tightens up towards the end. For some reason, I just panic every time and just push in the clutch and hope that's going to save the day. Ah, damn. The handbrake screwed me through there. I don't even know what that says. I just tried reading that comment. I can't even figure it out. Try not to get your hand, yeah, right, destroyed by the force feedback. What time is it? It is going on 5 o'clock, I think. Mango, you like that? You like that, Mango? I've had Moza stuff for years. Moza was hooked it up way back when I was just a small channel and needed a wheel. Moza hooked me up, but honestly, even if that wasn't the case, Moza over Fan Attack all day. Like the steering wheel, I do some F1 racing. We were just F1 racing where we left off last stream. Alright, we only have 50 people in here. Getting this thing the fuck off here. My wrists are already sore from life. The last thing I need to be doing is drifting with the F1 wheel for no good reason. And at least like save that for a clip or something. Fanatec's not better or cheaper. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Okay, we need to go up to like 60%, maybe in like 2021 or something. Ooh, that feels like too much. Nani, my monitor is a Skeptor 30-inch ultra wide, and I love it. I've bought 3 of these monitors. This is my 3rd one. I don't know. I live in my van. I'm all over the place, man. I'm currently in California. But we're going to be heading north here pretty soon, heading up to Washington, Oregon. Looking forward to do some fly fishing in the, what is known to be kind of like the jungliest area of America. Up in the Green Mountains, where the mountains meet the ocean. No, so Fanatec is not cheap. That was misinformation. Fanatec is one of the, now that the tariffs hit, not one of, Fanatec is, yeah, one of the most overpriced per bang for buck is not there. Just in the past, what was it, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, a week ago or some shit, I don't know. Fanatec like added like $100 to like pretty much all of their, or like added like, I don't know, 20% or some shit. There was a huge price jump, and before that huge, because of the tariffs, I guess that depends where you live, but because of the tariffs, I guess it's the rumor. I don't know shit about nothing. I'm a guy who lives in a van. I don't know nothing about politics or economics, but I do know Fanatec is more expensive than Moza, cost per Newton meter, and yeah, that's it. Moza's best deal. I got an R12. Nice, man. R12 gang. Nice. Me too, man. How do you like it? Yeah, if I lived in a house, I'd go a little bit bigger monitor. Nani. I love this monitor, but if I wasn't limited on space, I probably would have went like 34 or like 32 or 32 ultra wide or like a 34 curved or something. Mash Killer, is that the motor that comes in these stock? Is that what the 4.6 is? I'm back. What's good, Miata? Thanks for coming back. Truck wheel. This is a truck wheel. Sorry, missing a couple comments. Really want to go to the U.S. Outdoor, just by judging off your profile picture, I'd say you'd like anywhere west. Well, let me clarify that better. Somewhere in Wyoming, the mountains of Wyoming, like the Tetons, and do it all in one loop. That'd be sick. I'm hoping to do that this summer. I love Colorado. I'm obsessed with Colorado. But if I was coming from out of country, I think that would probably be the best mountain situation to go to. Have you been to Bob Marshall Wilderness? No, I don't think so. I might get 34, yeah. I don't know prices of anything though. I don't know if there's a huge price jump in that, because that is one thing that's sick about this monitor. It's like $200. It's like $200. It has speakers in it. The speakers are absolutely horrible, but you don't really expect a monitor to have speakers, so just the fact that it has them at all is really nice for my situation. When I have this hooked up to the Xbox, so I can't just do Bluetooth to my good speakers like I do when I run PC games. I at least have some shitty speakers for when I play Xbox using the monitor. Didn't have to like get a whole different fucking speaker system just for that. The stand is an XL Racing 2.0. Had it for like 4 years or some shit in the van. It's insane. Things held up so good. I have an R12 on it right now. Holds up awesome. It's in Montana. Oh yeah. No, I've never been to Montana. It's fucked up. I did the clutch in thing. Guys, remember last time I went around that corner? I said that corner, I keep halfway through, I just keep panicking, pushing in my clutch, and then like sliding into the guardrail. I did the same thing. I saved it a little better this time. I pushed the clutch in less and I hit the guardrail less, but that was fucking a pathetic entry. That was so pathetic. Noni, appreciate it, man. I hope somebody gets on the server. That's all I hope. I hope that JJ's gonna come in and save the day by hopping on the server soon. Caroline, I'm gonna be getting off soon to make some tacos. That is the plan for the night. It's about all I got planned for the night. Courtney, how's it going? Courtney, I don't know if I said this the last time you were in the stream, but your profile picture is concerningly similar to a Courtney that I knew in high school that married one of my good friends. It looks identical to what they would have as a profile picture. Like since like my picture's only like a quarter inch on my screen, it very much looks like it literally could have been the Courtney and my classmate. Wearing a flannel and shit. Same haircut as my classmate. He said yeah, JJ did. JJ's he's in a what do you call it? Like a sprain, like it's not a cast. It's like you can take it on and off. God, I'm such an idiot. Brace. Is it a brace? I think that's what I'm trying to say. Itchy, appreciate you being over there. Courtney and Andrew. Courtney and Andrew are their names. Itchy was good. JB was good. Someone talking outside. I'll honk back. Wait. Sling. No, I think that is good. That was a good guess. For what I was trying to describe, that was a great guess. But I think that he's in a wrist brace. If I'm not mistaken. But I also don't know shit about nothing ever. I just really want to say hi. So I got work tomorrow. It's really late. Got girl's number. Nice, JB. JB's winning. Good man. God is great. What's good, man? What's the percent? It's a good question. 60%. Porciento. Alright, should I make it all the way down the hill? Make it all the way down the hill. Should I stop just fucking around? Just take her slow and easy. We're not going super stylish. We're not trying to go super fast or super wide. We're just gonna get down the hill while continuing to kind of drift. Oh. Good night, dude. JB, have a good night. Not me, dude. That would have been so crazy if it was. Go, I like. The semi-wheel for drift. Road car builds, one of my favorite Moza builds I've seen on TikTok. Dude, it's super fun. If you look up BC, if you Google, or if you wait a second after this drift run, if you're still in here, I'll show you. Or you might even know off the top of your head. If you picture a steering wheel out of this exact car, an SN95 Mustang, if you Google SN95 Mustang or 90s Mustang steering wheel, it is like identical to this, and I believe it's within an inch of the same exact size too. So honestly, it is kind of, it's a level of realism in a way. It's like sliding with the stock Mustang wheel. Oops. That was ugly. All of what happened there, that was dumb. Sorry. That was dumb. I was like, the little Italian. How much should I be paying for a handbrake? I've only got a G29. I need to be in third gear. What the fuck? Right when I say that, I come into a hairpin. A handbrake. I think an Amazon handbrake. If you're on a computer. I don't know current prices, to be honest. I haven't shopped for sim racing stuff in a while. But I'd say close to $50. Hopefully for an Amazon or eBay no-name handbrake. On AliExpress, maybe under $50, but it's gonna take like a month to get there. And there's a small chance you'll get scammed or something. For a name brand or quality one, something a little bit over $100. I think the Moza one's, I think the Moza handbrake is just a little over $100, like $130 or some shit. And I think that the Fanatec one is also like a little over $100, like $130 or $150 maybe. Caroline, I did. I got Cassie a new toy today. I thought of you sending the super chat for it. I went into a grocery outlet today and it was the first thing I got in the cart. I rode the bike there too, so limited backpack space. So that was the first thing that like claimed backpack space. I was like, alright, that's the baseline. I have to fit the groceries around it because it's a big old fluffy dog toy. It's a good one. She was so excited. I'm gonna do a how to drift on BeamNG YouTube video eventually. Same username but on YouTube. The YouTube stream, the comments have went just weirdly quiet. Is there anyone watching on YouTube? Is the stream dead? Did it end or something? Tell her it's from Frizz. Cassie would like that. Cassie got to see the goat again today. She freaked out. First, she didn't care about the goat at all, and I bullied her into looking at the goat. She didn't want to she was just too busy sniffing the grass and stuff. She didn't give a shit. I was like, Cassie, say hi to fucking Billy. What was this all about? Yesterday you were losing your mind over him, now you won't even look at him. Cassie was playing hard to get or something. And then she just went berserk. She started, to be honest, she kind of started bullying Billy. She started bullying Billy. She kept booping him really hard. She kept nudging him with her snout super aggressively. I mean, not aggressively, but for Cassie's mannerisms, very aggressively. Yeah, she was fucking stabbing him with her nose. She was a tail just a wiggling, and she was fucking just fired up, whining and stuff. But poor Billy was looking at me the first couple times that they hung out. Cassie was pretty fired up, and those times too, but Billy was also fired up. He was excited to see her and play with big puppy energy. He was jumping in the air, headbutting her and stuff. Billy the goat in the parking lot. There's a random goat in the parking lot, if you don't know what I'm talking about. I live in a van. I'm parked in a parking lot with a lot of other vans and RVs. There's a lady here that has a goat that lives with her in her van. Cassie was freaking out. She's pretty excited to see Billy the goat. Big goat dog she is, turns out. Is my YouTube stream even still going? Can I have one YouTube viewer comment literally anything at all? Just so I know my shit's not broken? I know how to drift. BeamNG force feedback and self-correct. BeamNG is not good. To be honest, I don't have any settings. I just use the Moza drift settings straight out of the thing. I don't adjust hardly anything on Beam. You just have to make sure and have the right car. I recommend this Mustang. The game is BeamNG. Thank you for the comment, Carts. You just have to have a good car. Make sure you don't have power steering turned on in the car. Go to your vehicle configuration like you're going to modify it and turn off power steering. And then just start spinning out over and over. I use the same settings that I use for Assetto. It just takes a while to get used to it. Every game's different. Love your setup. My dream setup. Appreciate it, Cards. It's crazy to have. Really, really stoked on it. All the Moza gear. Peen, that's a good question. YouTube is alive. It's moving now. It's barely moving now. That's a good question. I want to say it's a Cobra. It's a custom. This body style is called custom, so it's just some sort of build. But I think it's based off a Cobra. It started as a Cobra. Right? Is that like Cobra or Terminator? I don't know. I don't know shit about nothing. I think that's like Cobra body kit, isn't it? There's bumpers. Does your wheel have force feedback? What kind of wheel do you have? This mod's just a New Edge Mustang. It's a free mod somewhere out there on the internet. it's a G920. Do you have force feedback in Beam? Or Celine, that's, wow, good work, Caroline. Good work, Caroline. It does kind of have some Celine resemblance, but I think that where it says Mustang on the rear bumper, it would say Celine instead, right? Isn't that a thing? But a Celine bumper is super aggressive, like, sporty look like this. I set it up, follow tutorials, but none work. But your wheel works. Like if you go like this, your wheel moves and stuff, right? You're saying that the force feedback works, you're just not for drifting? Just asking, I wanna, damn, Bean, that's sick. You have a GT in real life. I would like to get one. Yeah, it spazzes out. Dude, I hate to tell you, but you have, your wheel settings aren't the issue. I'll put it that way. The settings aren't the issue. The issue is the lack of seat time. There are people who are like literally like pro virtual drifter status, drifting VDC cars and Assetto, and I have friends that have literally thousands of hours on Assetto Corsa drifting, and they can't drift on Beam. They don't want to drift on Beam. They try it and they just say it doesn't feel right. It's just massively different. You just gotta keep on practicing. Biggest thing is to find a good car. If you're not downloading mods, I recommend the fake Dodge Challenger Hellcat mod, the drift car version, the Bastion, I think it's called. Yep, that's driver error. I'm pretty sure you just need to do better. I almost did, dude. I was trying to do a foot cam this stream, and I was going to do a foot cam this stream solely because of all the comments I get that say, why does your wheel work so good for Beam and mine doesn't? What are your settings? And then I just people say, just watch my feet. It's not the wheel, it's my feet. It is in the feet, not the settings. Drifting is all on your feet. You shouldn't be worried about wheel settings in the first place. If your wheel is 900 degrees rotation, you have enough force feedback. If you're using a Logitech, you have 100% force feedback. You shouldn't look at settings anymore, in my opinion. You should just sit down and start kicking the clutch and left foot braking and pulling the handbrake and doing the stuff, especially for Beam's sake. The setup course is easy, man. Especially if you use like curated drift mods, like you fucking downloaded Gravy Garage, WDTS, Tando buddies, especially literally any drift car pack. All those cars are so curated and perfected to be like perfect little drift cars. Like they all handle just perfect. The people who created them put tons of hours into driving and be like, oh, it doesn't feel quite right. Tweak this, tweak that. So of course those are going to feel super easy to drift in comparison of Beam. You get on a game like this, and this isn't a drift car build. This is just some random Mustang. I just put a wide angle kit on it, and it's still got like some super grippy ass tires on it. I should probably, once again, I'm not a tuning kind of guy. I'm more of just a crash until you figure it out kind of vibe. But like, if somebody who is better at tuning could get on a Assetto and build a proper car, I'm sure it would help. But there really isn't any mods for Beam that are just ready to go. Excuse me, damn. Ready to go drift cars for wheel players. That's the main problem. So they all feel like shit. 90, nice, good to know, Caroline. Thank you. I hate to say it, download this Mustang. Join my server. $5, you get in the server. I keep the server updated with the good drift mods, and I try to keep as minimal mods in here as possible. So it's just good drift mods. And you can find cars like this. You can come in and copy my exact car build, and that's a large part of it. Your car build's more than your wheel settings in Beam. But once again, my car build's not anything special. I've had a lot of people come in the server and hop in this car and then struggle with it and be like, yo, what the fuck? The car is not easy. But I've had a lot of people like Drift Junkie, the nice guy, Skids, Drift Junkie and Nice Guy are both on wheel. Boone is on a Logitech. Boone is on a Logitech G920 or G923. He came in the server one day and got doors with us. Loved how this car felt. I wouldn't say it's more realistic per se. I think that realism is in the eye of the beholder or some shit. I think that realism is very a hard thing to talk about with Sims. Because it just goes back to the car thing. That's my big thing. People compare games, but we really should be comparing cars. Like how people compare Beam to Assetto. I mean, who knows what car most of those Assetto Corsa guys are picturing when they say, when they're talking shit about Beam, comparing it to Assetto, saying it doesn't feel right. Who knows what car they hopped on Beam and tried drifting, because there are hundreds of cars that just don't drift in this game. Straight up don't drift. I mean, you can make it happen, you can drift anything, but there are a lot of stock cars that came with the game and a lot of car mods, like really nice mods, that do not operate even remotely correctly when drifting. I think the Beam's more real in the sense of it has a lot more body roll, it has a lot more variances in the road, and it's a little bit more lifelike in that way, but I think overall Assetto is definitely curated to be a lot more realistic for drifting. The wheel gets crazy on Beam. The wheel does some unrealistic tweaky shit on Beam pretty commonly. Like I have to fight with the wheel a lot on Beam. That would never happen in real life. Just like a lot of micro inputs. Ooh. You have a G923? Nice, dude. Yeah, the homie Boone shreds on Beam with the G923. In the van's crazy. What's up, AC? The car's a New Edge Mustang. I'm in uncharted territory right now. I don't know if I've ever driven through here. Oh, I definitely have not driven through here. Right or left, chat? Right or left? Go down towards the sea or up into the mountains? Left, down in towards the water. Right, up into the mountains. Right. Right, left, right. I was waiting to see if anybody would comment on YouTube. Appreciate you guys with the input on TikTok. Savages. It sucks, dude. It's so humbling when you do something like that in a stream and no one replies. Right, last one's for right. I think we got more for right. I'd prefer going up into the right as well. Not only do I like mountains more than I like the ocean. Okay, can't see where the fuck we're going. I also like the curbs in the mountains. The roads, the curves on the roads of the mountains. That sounded weird. Mitch, what's good, dude? Thanks for the heart me. Uh-oh, where am I? I think we're just gonna keep going upwards. I don't know where I am. This is not a familiar road. Maybe it is, I'm just driving it backwards and it's not familiar since I'm driving it backwards. We don't have the right people on the YouTube right now, so you can ignore that. YouTube didn't respond at all when I asked if I should go left or right. I've never been on that road before. I have so many hours on this map and I've never driven down that road. Should we go drift around the gas station a little bit? I'm telling you, it's not driver error because it works great on Assetto. Didn't you hear me? I have friends that have thousands of hours on Assetto, primarily drifting, and they cannot drift on BeamNG. They deem BeamNG as undriftable. Just because you drift in one game doesn't mean you can drift in another game. Just because you can drift in one car doesn't mean you can drift in every car. You heard? Same thing as in real life. Just because you can slide your Miata doesn't mean you can drift a pro car. Like it's all relative. Learning new things takes time, no matter what adjacent skills you have. The adjacent skills may provide some help, but it's not just a straight cheat code. You know what I'm saying? Olivia, what's good? Thanks for the heart me. Dude, for sure. Dude, I love the R3. Olivia, how goes it? Cool setup. Thanks, Serps. Appreciate the comment. Dude, I love the R3. It's good. I have commonly told people you should probably go bigger than that. I think if you're gonna upgrade wheels, you should at least be going to an R5. If you've already had a wheel, I think the R3 is a great first wheel. It's definitely an upgrade from a Logitech, but it's close to being a sidestep. All moved in, damn Olivia, that happened fast. I didn't hear much about that recently. Nice. That's got to be a good feeling. In the same area. Show your R12 at max power. I'm chilling. I'm chilling on that. I think we have 30% power right now, maybe 40, but I think I'm running 30% power. Agreed. Yeah. It's tough to compare games. They're all very different. Didn't feel fast. Oh my god. Yeah, I bet not. I bet not. That's always moving's a bitch. Thank God I haven't had to do that for ages now. Logitech wheel, should upgrade, minimum budget like 400. I'd say go R9. You already have pedals, so you can just buy a Moza R9 by itself. You can buy a quick release and the cheapest steering wheel, like a drift car steering wheel with no buttons on it. You buy that shit off Amazon for like, I don't know, quick release and steering wheel for like $100 maybe. I don't know. I think an R9's like $400 right now or something. It's about $500. Have a 9-Nm base. Just use your Logitech pedals for now until you have money to upgrade those. Lock, this car's like kind of glitched out. This car has like a force feedback multiplier on it. How about Thrustmaster T300? Dude, those are good too. I had a Thrustmaster TX, which is kind of the same thing. Same but different. And I love that thing. But I don't think that it's worth buying a brand new in today's market. I think you're better off saving up and going for a Moza bundle of some sort. Smacked. Is the stream lagging? Is the stream lagging in general? I recommend against the bundle for sure. Just personally. I mean, unless there's a good deal on it, unless there's a really good deal on it, you find it on sale or some shit. But dude, it's not hard. I mean, it's just a USB plug. The R9 is literally just a USB plug. You plug in a USB to the computer, and you leave your Logitech plugged in. You let your Logitech sit on the corner on the side of your desk, and you just use the pedals from it. But the R5 bundle is sick. Homie's right. The R5 bundle is sick. I don't know. Personally, I have the ES wheel. I wouldn't want the ES wheel. If I spent $500 on my setup, I want a cool real life drift wheel for my sim rig. The ES wheel is pretty small. It's pretty plasticky feeling. It's definitely like one of the lowest quality things I've ever gotten from Moza. Which all Moza stuff is usually extremely high quality, and the ES wheel is also high quality. But it has a slight D shape to it, and it's really small and has big paddle shifters. So if your intention's to drift, definitely not a drift wheel per se. You can drift with it easily, very much driftable. Personally, I would not be throwing any money towards it. I have it. Can you push on each corner of the wheel? I want to see if it creaks. Yeah, dude, it makes some noise. The Moza wheel definitely, or the trucking wheel definitely makes some noise. That's what, when drifting with it, I've wondered if I was going to break it a few times. Drifting high force feedback with the truck wheel was like, oh fuck, man, I gotta chill out. This thing's making all sorts of painful noises. I wonder what time it is. I was gonna end stream and take the dog on a evening bike ride or a sunset bike ride. We have 85 people watching. That's kind of sick. Peeing, yes I do. I have a Moza R12 right now. Yeah, the ES. That's kind of what I'm saying about the ES. It kind of feels cheap. The ES kind of feels cheap. It's kind of plasticky feeling and sounding. This wheel is very lightweight, very... This is like some sort of plastic-like material. And I think that's just because they were going for like that super stock new semi-truck. I mean, this is very similar to what you'd find in a brand new semi-truck. You wouldn't... Some cheap, just like average production line semi-truck would have something pretty similar to this. The FSR2 does not. The FSR2 is solid as a rock. The FSR2 is solid as fuck. The CS and the RS are both solid as fuck. The GS was also solid as fuck. Pretty much just the truck wheel and the ES, because they're both pretty plasticky. Hey, JJ, dude, I was wondering, I was saying earlier, I wonder if JJ's gonna get on. I've kind of just been free driving around the map, but I'm definitely down to lock in and shred one spot. Oh, fuck, that could have been so cool, but I kind of panicked. I started panicking. I was coming in with way too much speed. I started doing everything I could to slow it down. First I was yanking on the handbrake, then I hit the brakes, then I kicked it way backwards and just started dumping the clutch over and over. JJ, that's a great question. That's a great question. I think the sun's like setting. I was planning on taking the dog on a sunset bike ride and then making some tacos. I still need to cook dinner yet tonight, cut up some onions and get the turkey out. Damn, you and Bennett are playing Fortnite tonight? Oh shit. There's a chance I might be into that. Depends, I guess that depends on how long I'm live and also depends on the bike ride and the taco scenario. How long all that shit takes in total. Yeah, 85 people. I'm really stoked on having like 85 to 100 people in the stream. I just want to start that off. I just want to start off my statement by saying that. That's super sick. It could be way fucking worse. I always say that around 100 viewers on a stream is pretty close to being perfect. But inside the case, wait, I don't know what you mean. You mean on the wheelbase? What are you talking about right here? Can you see that? It'll be in like an hour, bet. I'm probably gonna stream for about, I don't know, 15 to 30 minutes longer. I'm very stoked on there being like 85 viewers. I don't know what it is though, but I cannot get like over 100 views. Oh, JJ's in here already. Look at this. I don't know what it is, but TikTok has me at this weird cap at like 110 viewers. It's like I cannot, well, I should say 120. It sits at 100. It'll vary 20 down or 20 up from 100. And the second it gets like 20 above, it just fucking straight back down. It's like a hard cap. But I'm super stoked on there being fucking 80 people in here. Ah, shit. I'm just really happy that the bottom end of the spectrum is 80. I'm stoked on that. You change point of view. What do you mean by that? Like first person? Black, the funny thing is I use no money on it. I use no money. At the end, the rig is okay. The rig is okay, yep. The R12 handled a good drop. Why can I not type English right now, dude? I feel that. I don't know what it is, but also commenting in somebody's stream makes English harder. I swear to God, I've said so many comments and streams that like I can't figure out how to say what I'm trying to say. Like I don't know how to make it seem like make it make sense. Yep, Tyler, you can either respawn back up to your original spawn point or set a new spawn point and just respawn in that spot. Dude, 270? Damn, Aiden. How'd you know that's my weakness? On BMX bikes, 270s was one of my favorite tricks. 270s on a pyramid hip. That was one of my most controlled. I just felt comfortable going fast and big and tucking it real deep. On a sim rig, just can't figure it out. I just can't figure out the whole 270 thing. JJ, should we go to a different spot? Oh. I'm not sure what the button's called. I think possibly it's the keybind originally is R to respawn. JJ says, I came to shred. Here, let's go to a different spot. This one's like probably one of the least possible to get doors on. Should we go to the Slithery Drift or should we go to... I think we should go to the Inconvenient. I feel like me and JJ have the most time on the Inconvenient together, but I don't know if that's true. This is the Italy map, and it is an R12. It is an R12. Yeah, the car that JJ's in right now is the one that I recommend for trying to drift with a wheel on BeamNG without mods. That thing's a move. If I get into a server where there's not a good drift mod car, that's what I go for. Cole, what's up, man? Thanks for hopping back in the stream. I wasn't actually ready. It made it seem like I was ready. I wasn't. GT3 RS. I think I have a good GT3 RS mod, actually. Just not in the server. Alright. Chat, what do you think? Should I try my best to keep up with JJ? That is JJ doing donuts around me. He's come so far so fast. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, I fucking accidentally smashed the respawn button, dude. Is there any paint gone? Behind the wheel? No, I don't think so. At the very start of it, There's dust. There's a lot of dust on it. God forbid using the sim wheel on God forbid using the trucking wheel on a trucking game. JJ means business. Okay, let's see if I can keep up. JJ, lay a nice slow line for me. Nice smooth. Let me get a nice easy tandem down this. Oh shit. I shouldn't have said slow. I'm like full throttle catching up. Oh, good corner, JJ. I was just a second behind. Oh, damn, I was committed to following his line, though. Good crash, man. Good fucking crash. That was sick. That was a really good BeamNG crash right there. Realistic. Neither of us flew off the edge. We both almost flew off the edge of the cliff, but just not quite. Okay, let's see here. I need to get up on that door. Oh, I got up on the door. I don't think that's what they mean when they say doors. Just me running into him. Okay, we're coming in hot on this one. Oh. Ah, what the fuck? What the? JJ is ripping. It's not white. No, I don't think so, Lock. Nope. Like right on the connection point. Here, should I lead one? I like following just for the stream's sake, but we'll lead one here for JJ. Shit. My car's all broken as fuck. Broken as fuck. Nah, Vanish. Sorry, man. Your streams have been ending before you. I know, Cole. That's part of why I went live tonight. Is I've been streaming only in the morning, and I thought of it today. I was like, damn, dude. The large majority of like my true viewer base on YouTube were afternoon viewers, like after school, after work viewers. And I just straight up, I haven't seen so many regular commenters, and I was like, it's gotta be. I gotta stream at the time that's convenient for them. Even though it's not exactly convenient for me a lot of the times, I gotta be streaming in the afternoon. Oh. He says, oh man, I'll still follow you. Good man, W man. Okay, maybe now you are Vanish. Now you are. Ah, shit. I don't know why, but occasionally my wheel just feels like kind of weightless at times in a bad way. That happened through there. Nightmare, what's good, man? If you're getting mods, what mod website? I don't really have a good answer for that, Nightmare. I hate to say it, but I use Modland a lot. I hate to say it. Oh, wasn't ready for that. Oh shit, my power just cut out. Wasn't ready for that either. Switching to first person was one thing. Losing force feedback's another thing. Oh shit, we gotta restart my wheel. Lock, almost never. Actually never. I should just say never. When I get home, streams right. Dang, Cole. Oh look, this looks sick in first person. Oh, JJ ran into me. The whole car just shakes a little bit. JJ, just pull hair full forward here. Where'd he go? Oh, there he goes. That's sick. JJ, folks. J.R. Hanks. See if we can't chase him down. Shit. Balls, yep. Just switched this today. Exotic, a lot of which from Modland. Just look for, whenever you're using Modland, make sure the mod you're downloading has like thousands of other downloads or thousands of good reviews. Like huge numbers. You can't just have like 10 thumbs up or even 50 thumbs up on the mod website. There's a chance that shit's not good. Shit. Should I keep it nice and slow and chill? That was terrible. That was fucking horrid. Sorry, JJ. Sorry, JJ. That was just... I don't know what happened. Terrible still. Just as bad that corner. What the fuck was that? Sometimes you do just forget how to drift for a minute, though. It happens. It really does happen to the best of us. First couple I read in reviews, people were saying they're about, yeah. For every one good mod on Modland, there's like 50 viruses. It's bad. It's really bad. And make sure you click the right download link. There's a lot... Damn, dude, I need to lock in. There's a lot of bad download links. Okay, let's see here. Fuck, dude. It was perfect doors. I went in for the little nudge, but that was enough to spin me out. Oops. Oh, no, I broke my wheel. A little aggressive to start things off, to say the least. Oh, that bumper is stuck under my front wheel. It's making my car drive all funny. Coming in for the pass. My car's still stuck on that front bumper. Still haven't lost it. We lost the bumper, but we also lost control. Okay, here we go. Shit. I think I'm blaming it on my car being broken. I'm blaming that shit on my car being broken for sure. 75 people in here. Appreciate you guys being in here. Probably be hopping off pretty soon here. It's time to take the dog on a bike ride, do some wheelies. See a sunset over the ocean. And then make some motherfucking tacos, sonny boys. Some turkey tacos. Oh, shit, some turkey tacos. Cassie. Shit. Tacos sound good, right, dude? Yeah, I got some cheese dip to go with them. 2 different kinds of salsa. Oh, shit. Maybe not. I might have let one of the salsas go bad. I should have got some guacamole. Soft shell, man. Soft shell, always. I've never been a hard shell kind of guy. I think I've only eaten a handful of hard shell tacos in my life, and I've just never understood it. Now, crunch wrap, I've made some homemade crunch wraps. Like I toast a corn tortilla and get it nice and crunchy, and then put that in the middle of a soft tortilla taco. That shit's. Or like corn tortillas, but not all the way hard. Damn, dude. If that would have been the last corner, that would have been a hell of a battle. It was like oh shit. My car's a little broken. Yeah, my car's a lot of broken. I was gonna try to ignore it. Damn, save me some with a little spice. That's right. Yeah, dude, we got tacos for everyone. Oh man, I think the sun's setting right now. JJ, turns out maybe I should have just been in 2nd gear. That run was like perfect. I've been running 3rd gear every time. I think we just had a good takeoff. I think we both took off at the same time that run. Damn it. I hit that bush and it pushed my bumper into my wheel. I don't eat tacos often. What, dude? What do you eat often? Mock, what do you eat often? I literally eat tacos like 3 meals a week, at least. Shit. Got all crazy. We said mock? Wait, what's that mean? Try this with the van's crazy. Tyler, what's up, dude? Yeah, dude, just being able to start side by side makes all the difference. A nice, clean takeoff together. Oh, shit. Should I try to jump on him? Burritos, I feel that. I mean, what's the difference between a taco and a burrito at the end of the day? Honestly, I think I'm calling burritos tacos. What I'm about to make tonight, I think, is actually burritos. I only call it a taco because I'm putting ground meat in it instead of chicken. It's a soft shell. It's got fucking beans, meat, cheese, onions inside of it. A soft shell all rolled up. What's up, Tense? I think we're hopping off very soon, chat. Very soon. Appreciate 80 of you guys hanging out. If you don't mind dropping a follow, I need to get 5 new followers before I end the stream. Otherwise TikTok's gonna burn down my house or something. I don't know. There's some new thing where TikTok, you have to get like 5 new followers every stream. Or else TikTok's like the high school bully that says you have to do his homework, and if you don't do his homework, then he's gonna take your lunch money. Thanks for the follow, period. Appreciate you. Stainless, thank you for the follow. Dog water. I live in a van. I'm traveling across the U.S. I do a lot of sim drifting, sim racing. We're live at least 5 days a week. At least once a day. I mean, we're pretty close to once a day, 7 days a week, to be honest. We're closer to that than we are 5 days a week. I found my button for my sequential shifter, so that's big news. That was exciting time. So then my sequential doesn't have to look all broken and shit. Alright, dude, that's it. We're hopping off. I was hoping we could manage to get more than 2 followers out of 85 people, but a bunch of goddamn sons of bitches. I subscribe. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it. Cole, what's your joke? There's no real difference. Right, taco or burrito. Hey, thank you. Look at that little follow train coming in. Appreciate you stalking. Leroy and Corbs. Thanks for the follows, guys. This is where we are. We're in the van. You guys can hear the seagulls fucking making seagull noises. Oh, dogs out playing in the grass. That's downtown San Diego. Not the trash can, but the stuff behind it. I mean, pretty similar. They're both downtown San Diego, to be honest. Yep, the R12 works great, man. Took the drop like a champ. Yeah, this is where we are. We're sitting in the van. We're about to hop off and go ride this bitch. Take the dog on a little dirt bike ride around the park. A little silent electric dirt bike ride around the park. Hop some wheelies and shit. You know how it be. Dude, yes. Definitely do, JJ. I might make it on. Shout out to JJ for getting on and driving with us. Drop him a follow. He's the in real life homie. He's also kind of been playing with streaming a little bit. So pull up to one of the streams. But that's it. We're bailing out. The guy in the van is dipping out. Hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna go ride this thing around and enjoy the rest of the sunshine that we got coming down on us here in Southern California. Now I'm gonna cook some tacos. Can't run past a campground, you have to ran because it's past tense. Cole, that was a pretty good one. You can't run past a campground. You have to ran because it's past tense. That's funny. It's unreliable. The Jeep has got the bass blasting. You're calling him the bass blasting Jeep guy. Alright, we're out. TikTok, see you guys later. Drop follow. We'll be on tomorrow. Sim drifting, sim driving, sim racing inside the van. We are going to probably do some F1 stuff tomorrow. And the day after that, we'll probably do like a whole day of F1. Womp womp. So be there for it, motherfuckers. We're out of here. Drop a follow. Blake, have a good day. Thanks for the follow. Whoa, why did it randomly get so dark? We're out. Adios. Have a good day. I'm gonna go ride the bike. Take the dog on a bike ride. Peace. Alright, YouTube, you're next. Dean, I'm in the front of my van. The van's really messy right now. I mean, it's really not. I just have two jackets on the countertop and all my hats, or 2 jackets and 2 hats. My backpack on the counter. I'm in my van. Take a look at my profile, Dean. Drop a sub. Click on my page. Look at we got some tour videos of the van and shit. Here, I'll show you guys where we're at outside too. I showed TikTok. It would be unfair to not show you guys what's going on with it. Oh, there's people walking by. I didn't want to be weird pointing the camera at people. That's downtown Los Angeles, past the dumpster. You can see this dumpster. See a dumpster right there? Right past it, above it, is downtown Los Angeles. And just like that, I unplugged the webcam. Just like that, I unplugged the webcam. We end stream on a frozen webcam note. Hope you guys have a good day. Nah, this is BeamNG. Drop a subscribe to see us play it. Drop a sub to see us play some Beam tomorrow. We'll be on tomorrow drifting. The day after that, we'll be on doing a lot of F1 racing on Assetto Corsa. Very nice. Thank you, Tents. How many viewers do we have? Right before I end the stream, I'm just curious. I'll pull it up here. Axe, we're ending. We're leaving. 42 watching, is that right? Appreciate 42 of you being here. I hope at least one of you guys dropped a subscribe, so we got a new sub. Dope as hell. Thank you, man. Dean, appreciate you. Tents, appreciate you hanging out. Cole, appreciate you hanging out. See you guys all tomorrow. We'll be live at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, around 8 a.m. And I think I'm going to try to aim for going live tomorrow around 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which will be the same stream as this, and I'd probably be ending at the same time. So tomorrow, a little bit earlier than right now, I'll be here. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good day. And watch some of my videos. How to drift on Assetto Corsa is a good one, and I have product reviews of everything in the rig. Catch you later.